Some show, LaTice.
Hey,
What's up? Where are you?
I'm quarantined in my bunker, away from all the coronavirus.
God damn, what's going on? When's this gonna be over?
Man, it's crazy out there right now.
It is. It is. Do you have toilet paper?
Plenty, yes.
Good. I would use Wawa napkins if I had to. I don't know. I'm not scared yet. I'm not scared.
Not yet? Okay.
I'm
not scared. I just don't want to get sick.
Starting to worry, but I don't know. I feel like if we're gonna get it, we're younger than 70, right? So we're gonna be all right.
I don't know. Somebody. I think age 42 got tested positive for it.
Are they okay though? Or did they get over
I
it?
have no idea.
What about the kids though? The kids, are they off of school now? Are they driving you nuts?
Yeah, everybody's home, driving me the fuck crazy.
Are you like, I gotta get out? I gotta try to get toilet paper just to get out of the house?
Yeah, I'm gonna start using some excuses. I don't know.
It's getting nutty.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I said till there's military outside. That's when I'll stop going out.
Really?
Gotta live till we die, LaTice. Gotta live
Right.
it out. Yeah.
Keep living.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it like, when do you think it's gonna be? I think like through the summer. When do you think it's gonna go anywhere near normal?
It needs to happen very quickly. Like I'm hoping May it'll be done.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know what. How is it affecting comedians? Like, there's nothing now, right?
A lot. No work. There's no work. We're losing a lot of money. A lot of money is gone. Everybody's canceling.
I thought they said though, like, what is it, 150? Anything over 150 people is like unacceptable.
No, man. Then they dropped it down to 10.
Oh. Can they do like 10-person limit at shows? Is that worth it?
Yeah, right. Everybody's scared. Nobody's coming out of their house.
Oh, fuck. Are you still doing funny bits?
No, we're on hiatus. I'm switching. Basically, I'm switching studios. So I'm trying to get that going. But listen, probably won't be until the summer after coronavirus is done.
So you were already in the process of that when this hit?
Yeah. I found, everything was like, all right, let's see what we can do. And then, well, no, state of emergency, everybody is on lockdown.
I was thinking that too. Like, I saw WWE, they're doing like, they're still doing WrestleMania, but without crowds. Like, that's lame.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I know. I heard about that. And I said, that's kind of dumb.
Because my first thought was like, what if comedians do online things or whatever? But then I'm like, that's kind of lame. I don't know.
Yeah, everybody's saying that, oh, just do some stuff and put your Cash App up. But that's not guaranteed money. I need money, like real money, like that I would get paid for a show.
So, did you have a 9-to-5 or was comedy your gig?
No.
Like acting and all?
Comedy and teaching. That was my income, and that has all stopped.
Oh, so that's both. That's like, that's double-edged. Because, like, I feel like it has affected so many industries, like waiters and waitresses, bartenders.
Yeah, everything is shut down. Everything stopped.
Oh, fuck.
It's rough, man. It's rough. Crazy.
What had you had in the works that's on hold?
Huh?
What had you had in the works that's, like, now on hold? Besides comedy gigs, did you have, like, acting, like, theater or anything?
No, not coming up. But I just got asked to do a play, and I read through the script. So everybody's like, "Well, once this clears up, then we'll talk about when it's going to be and get a table reading." But that all just came to me today, actually.
Fuck.
I'm playing an officer, like a bad officer.
Like a dirty cop?
Yeah, like a dirty cop. I was like, oh, yeah, I can do that.
Taking bribes, doing contrabands and stuff.
Selling drugs and shit, coke.
Nice. That sounds like a typical New Jersey story.
Right.
Jersey cop story.
Listen, don't get me in trouble. Listen.
I was thinking of a YouTube series called I Love LaTice. And
I love it.
I was gonna say, like, we can come over and eat like all your stuff you've gotten for the virus, like your quarantine. Like, we come over, but and then you're mad at us. You come home, you were out trying to get I don't know, hand sanitizer, and you come home and we're just like laying around, just all dirty from all the food we ate, and you're like, that was my shit, and like you gotta go out and re-get it. So we go out. We try to, like, we get some shit, but ninjas and robots attack us, and you gotta come save us. And we're like, I love LaTice.
We can do that only if you produce it. You gotta produce it too.
And every episode, it's like somebody saying, I love LaTice.
I love LaTice, even though I ate all her damn food.
It's topical. It's everything. It's everything.
Right. So normally, when I come on the show, I would have stuff to promote, but I don't even want to say anything that could be coming up because that shit might be canceled too.
I was telling Slim before the show, like, all the people I've messaged over the past few months that were, like, busy doing stuff. Like, in the past week, I got all the messages, like, I can do the show now. I can do interviews. So it's, like, kind of prime time for interviews.
Of course. We're all held up. I'm in a bunker, man. I got sandbags at the door and shit. This is crazy.
Oh, shit. I think it, too, like, my kids, like, oh, those poor kids. Like, I don't know. Like, it's scary for me, but, like, for them, like, fuck, what the fuck? What the fuck?
The thing is, they don't actually know. I think we know more of the gravity of it. They're just like, oh, we're off from school, and now we have to do assignments at home. Like, listen, if this hit back in the 70s and 80s, we'd be celebrating because we were like, what homework? Now they're like, they have these things called Chromebooks, and they have to go online and still do work.
My ex-wife said my oldest son, like, was furious that he had to read an article and answer some questions.
Right.
Oh, no.
It's like, dude, but that's not that bad. Like, you could power through that.
They're definitely getting the short end of the stick, for real.
Well, our friend, we mentioned him on one of our breaks. He's come in a couple times. Our friend Christian, I ran into him, and he said that the Chinese kids realized that they gave their school app a bad review on the app store.
No.
It got removed. So yeah, they got their school app removed.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Everybody's looking at the Asian suits like, you did this.
They started it and ended it. They don't care.
Right. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame.
Goddamn. What
Right.
You worked with David Brenner, right, LaTice?
I did. Yeah, the anniversary of his death was just recently, I think. I saw it come up in my memories. I remember that.
Wow.
But yeah, I got to work with him at the end of, I want to say, 2013 going into 2014. Yeah. I did 4 shows with him in Valley Forge, PA. It was amazing. And we didn't realize how sick he was. You know, he was still on stage, like, killing it.
Wow.
And, yeah, it was a shock when he passed away.
What would he say about all this going on, like, if he was still around?
You know what? I don't know. That's a funny question to ask because I think he would, the same way everybody else on social media is talking about it, I think he would just be chiming in. You know, I still have the old voicemails, too. I saved them on my phone.
You said that. I remember you told us that one time.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, I can imagine. I mean, now with Twitter, everybody's chiming in. So, you know, you have all the comedians. You can just watch them all the time. Like, I follow George Wallace. I follow Marsha Warfield, you know, D.L. Hughley, all of them. They're all talking about it.
I was thinking about that last night when I was prepping. Like, yeah, what about, like, Carlin? What would he say about this shit? Like,
he'd be like, it's the end of motherfucking days. That's what he'd say. We're all gonna die, and it's all our fault.
I wasn't even worried till like 2 days ago. 2 days ago I'm like, oh wow, this is getting serious. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's for real, and more cases are popping up, and I'm like, okay. And I think some 2 cases just popped up in Marlton, where I am. And I'm like, listen, y'all need to secure the perimeter. This is it. This is it.
I don't know. Like I've been working though. Like the job I have is a necessity. So I'm sure. Like we've probably been like exposed to it a few times by now. Like I don't know.
Wait, so you're part of the essential?
Yeah.
Yep. Me too. Yeah.
Yes, we're worker bee. We're needed. We're needed. We perform a service.
Oh, what service is that, sir? I need to get in on that service.
Nothing special. It's just,
but you're not letting that information go. You're being very tight-lipped about this. I'm concerned. I have questions and concerns, sir.
It's we're sworn to secrecy in that industry.
In our essential industry.
Yeah, we're very needed, but also expendable.
You have to sign a non-disclosure form.
It's like, yeah, if they die, they die. Everyone else stays home. These guys they could be in front of a crowd. They don't. Everyone else is limited to the people they interact with. These guys could be around anybody.
So I'm gonna just call you the Russian from now on. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. Drago.
Yes, Drago.
Oh, fuck.
I really, I love coming to see y'all and sit down with y'all at the table. I really wish I could have come, but y'all walking around out here like Corona ain't a real thing. So
no, that's how I'm rolling. And it kind of feels like we are just sitting here though, LaTice. Like you've been here, I feel enough. So like it just feels like we're hanging at this point.
Right, I know. I wouldn't have left though. I would have probably had to just stay there then. I would have been quarantined at your house.
That's it. That's what we're gonna do. We're just all bunking out.
That's what I figure after tonight.
I would have brought my overnight bag. I would have brought my sleep mask and my pillow, and then y'all would have got rid of me. That's it.
I figured after tonight we're just doing a show every day the next like 2 weeks.
I'm gonna bring my own tent. I'm gonna have a tent in Slim's kitchen. Like,
right. I'm gonna just call tomorrow. We just gonna have the same conversation tomorrow, like fucking Groundhog Day.
I just as soon as I get paid this week, though,
I'm in this house. I can't go nowhere. It's the same goddamn thing.
As soon as I get paid this weekend, though, I'm hitting up the liquor store. That is one thing I haven't hoarded yet.
A lot of liquor stores are closed. I done got all the Tito's. All that shit is gone.
Ours is still open. The one right around the corner. Earlier, we were going to Wawa and Slim checked, and it was open.
Yeah.
That guy's never
Wawa's open too. They're a necessity, I guess.
It's a damn shame if Wawa is still open. They need to stop.
If they close, that's the end of the world for me, though.
For real, pretty much.
Well, like what is? I think Wawa has like small amounts of essentials. Like I think they have milk, and they have like some allergy medicine.
We gotta be open. We're Wawa.
Right. Well, they have that coffee. If they don't have the coffee, people are definitely right.
Yeah, once that shuts down, then I'm done. And then somebody's car's getting keyed.
Oh, I know. See, that's when you fucking lose it. If there's no coffee, you really gonna go off. You don't care about nothing else.
Yeah, and actually, I work in a retail business, and we're selling out of everything but coffee. And I'm like, I can't survive unless I have my coffee.
I don't get the toilet. Can somebody explain the toilet paper? Is it like I think I'm gonna be shitting and I'm gonna need a lot of toilet paper? What is the toilet paper?
I don't understand it either.
You can basically shower your ass off if you really.
Honestly,
if you're quarantined, if you have to self-quarantine, you don't need toilet paper because you could, like Slambo just said, you could just go into the shower
or
wash it off.
Shower, put some soap down your crack, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Like if you're not leaving the house, you don't need toilet paper.
Into a bidet. That's it. You just turn it into a bidet.
That's what I've been doing for years.
That's a good point. You really don't need toilet paper.
Joke's on them.
And what I found very weird is it's not only toilet paper, but it's all paper products like paper towels, toilet papers, tissues, like all that is gone.
See where I am, we have the towels and tissues.
I don't have paper towels.
We don't have the toilet paper.
Oh man, that's just prehistoric.
Yeah.
Stood the snot rocket outside.
Ridiculous.
Oh, I'm thinking of back to college when my friend Tommy was like, "Don't step on the socks in my yard." I ran out of toilet paper and I had to use my socks, and he threw them in the yard. He didn't care. That's what we're going to. We're going to Rowan in like '99.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Well, in college, the socks were supposed to hang on the doorknob, so you know somebody else is getting busy inside.
Oh, not the shit socks. Oh.
Put the shit sock on the door. They definitely will come in then.
Oh, Christ. Oh.
Y'all are funny. I love talking to y'all.
Oh, love talking to you, Tease. What you're not gonna tell us any upcoming projects?
I wish I had some. Listen, this Saturday I was supposed to open for Whitney Cummings over here in Cherry Hill at the Catch JCC, and that has been postponed. So hopefully they get a new date, and I'll let you know as soon as the date changes. But a lot of things have either been canceled or just we're waiting for new dates. So after this shit subsides.
LaTice, I have a business plan for you. You can continue doing stand-up comedy and probably get paid for it too. You got to go to one of these essential places. These places that are selling the toilet paper and all that. You need to be there where the toilet paper is being dropped off and just doing comedy.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes. So I have to hijack a big Charmin truck.
Yes.
Yes. Also, definitely have like a pit bull, like an attack dog with you. Like if they don't pay you, they ain't getting that toilet paper.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Right. That is a great idea. See, I need you as my manager. That's
it. I will book you at every retail that we can find. ShopRites, whatever you need.
A pack of comedy.
Through this damn coronavirus. Just the three of us. Fuck everybody else.
Did you say a pack of comedy?
A pack of comedy, yeah, like a pack of, something like that. Like we'll come up with something.
Comedic-getting.
Comedic-getting. I barely knew him, huh? That's it. Any good?
On Twitter.
Are you
on Twitter until we get it right.
Can we do any comedy, like Corona comedy jokes?
Corona comedy.
Well, 2 weeks ago,
Corona comedy tour. Anybody else have a fever? I do.
Take my cot, please.
Right.
A couple weeks ago, we were just laughing at it. We squirted lime in Slambo's eye, figuring like that was gonna immune him to the disease.
Oh, it's vitamin C. I mean,
and he hasn't gotten corona yet, so
yeah.
So far, we might be right.
There you are. It didn't work.
It may have worked.
It may have worked. He hasn't gotten corona yet, so squirting lime in your eye may be a cure.
He can't open it though. It's still kind of like twitching a little bit.
Kind of.
Right. Of course. You got the George Costanza virus now.
Oh, fuck.
I know. What else are we going to talk about? It's just Corona. It's my Corona.
Even on the news, I went on TMZ for news stories. Everything is Corona. Like, there's nothing.
Yes, it is. Listen, I got to tell y'all, first of all, I was heartbroken. Tom Hanks tested positive. And then, most recently, Idris Elba. I said, listen, if Vin Diesel announces that he is positive for Corona, I'm going to take it as a personal attack. Do you understand?
You a big Vin Diesel fan? You're a big fan of Vin Diesel?
Yes. It's merely looks. It's not anything theatrical.
So, like, I was gonna say, have you seen all like Fast and the Furious movies, like everyone.
I watch all the movies. I just watch. I look at pictures and I watch the interviews. That's it.
You don't have any opinions on Vin Diesel's acting abilities.
No.
It's really superficial. It is so.
Oh, come on, he is Groot.
Yeah, as Groot. I love the
All
Groot.
right.
He's Groot. All right.
Is that your hall pass? If like you were allowed one celebrity, it would be Vin Diesel.
Right? Yeah. That was my hall pass. Yes.
Yes. But have they updated us on Hanks or anything? Like, is he gonna be okay? Because he's an older gentleman, and I want to see another Toy Story.
I think they're still in Australia. Him and his wife are stuck in Australia, so I have no idea. I hope he'll be okay.
I thought they came back.
Idris, he's been posting, he puts videos up and he tweets it out, so he's keeping everybody updated that way, but I haven't seen anything about Tom Hanks.
That's what I want to know. Has anyone got it and they're like fine by now? Like, has anybody recovered from it?
I mean, people are surviving, but people are still dying from this too. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
I don't know the death, but I do remember reading an article yesterday about as of yesterday, about 80,000 people had recovered from it.
Oh,
that's
pretty cool.
It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's like the typhoid flu times 100. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous.
One of my friends at work said they saw a chart compared to like the other things like bird flu and
even the Spanish flu.
The other thing, and this is the least deaths so far of all the others.
Right.
So hopefully it stays that way.
I feel like it's survival of the fittest at this point. Like I feel like they're wiping out anybody who was weak anyway and just getting rid of people. Yeah. And then the rest of us will just keep moving.
With like just this has just been so has had such a big effect on like everything. I feel like everything just seems different. Yeah. What do you think life after coronavirus will be like?
Oh my God, we're gonna be running naked in the street.
I was thinking we're just gonna stock up though. We're not gonna leave the house.
Fireworks are gonna be going off, and then people are gonna be dying from fireworks.
I think everyone's gonna like hoard after this. Like people are gonna get shit just in case, like masks.
I know. I told you, I'm in a bunker right now. This is crazy.
I figured just like people are gonna forget about it, but there's gonna be a couple of like survived coronavirus 2020.
I'm gonna get a blowtorch. That's all I know.
T-shirts.
I'm gonna get a flamethrower. That's my plans.
I'm making the T-shirts right now. I survived Corona.
Class of 2020.
And it's just a picture of like the beer Corona. Like I survived Corona.
A beer Corona wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask.
See how we make. Look, we make good business decisions together.
We got the after party plan. We got it right here.
Hell yeah. Definitely. I'm good for a good after party. That's me.
Maybe I can get them to sponsor us, Corona.
Yeah. Get on that. Get to work on that.
I wonder if this is going to ruin them as a company, though. Like that, their sales going to be way down. Like I don't want that beer.
I think we should just shoot for Labor Day weekend. We should just have the coronavirus survival party.
Coronavirus and chill.
Right. All survive.
Oh, God damn it.
Wear white. We'll all wear white after Labor Day.
How do you feel, though? Like, I don't know. Like, I always heard traditionally as a president with a war, an emergency, that president usually wins the next election for sure. What do you feel like this is going to do for the guy that's there now? The orange guy.
No, I don't even want to jinx it because, we were so sure he wasn't getting in there in the first place, but he's there. But for me, I don't even think he's handling these press conferences well. He never answers a question straight out, and I don't think he understands the severity of this.
That's yeah, definitely. Yeah. I even just going back to mentioning press conferences, I showed some a video months ago of his tactics for press conferences. Like he would do them on the lawn, and he would have like a helicopter running in the back, so nobody could even like hear him. Or, like, he couldn't hear. It was like the weirdest thing.
Distract everybody. Yeah, to distract everybody because everybody's waiting to see his hair fly off instead of paying attention to what he's saying.
His awful tactics. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I said I hope that's what they should do. Give him and Biden the virus. Whoever gets sicker loses.
That's good.
Can be president. That's hilarious.
And if they both gone, then Bernie. Then we get Bernie, like third guy up.
Well, sounds like a plan to me. Let's just do it. How about Robin Slim for president? How about that?
That's what I'm saying.
I like that idea.
I like that. Like, yeah. It's two minds. Two minds. Fucking shit up. It's like twice as damaging. Twice the damage. That's our slogan.
Yes, twice the damage. That is for sure.
And Slambo as the first lady or the vice president?
I'm the secretary of damage.
See,
Secretary of foolishness. Yes.
see, my plan for dealing with coronavirus would be like the exact opposite of what we're doing. I'd be like, everybody can get free beers at every bar. Go to every bar that you can. Everybody get together in a group. Let's all get Corona together.
I was thinking like Corona parties, like when our parents used to send us to play with like kids with chickenpox, so we'd get it and get it out of the way.
That's what we would
let's
do.
all get Corona, and then we'll get over it, guys. Like it's gonna be okay.
And then like you're a loser if you don't get it. Like you
Yeah.
have to get Corona.
Right. Aaron, then we'll all be dead. Good idea, Secretary of Ridiculousness. Good idea.
Secretary of Shenanigans,
Let's all
Slamborghini.
get Corona.
We should never have listened to them.
Oh my God.
God damn, LaTice. It's been great talking to you as always. Where can
Thank
thank
you.
you. Where can everybody find you?
Oh, LaTiceComedy.com. Also, LaTice Comedy, LATICE, on all social media. Also, I have a new Facebook page. I have a little fan page going on. You can find me under LaTice Jokes. So yeah, go like that page. I would appreciate it. Yeah, and you'll find me on Twitter saying stupid shit occasionally.
That's all I say on there. And where can everybody find your bunker?
No, that's at a disclosed location. I can't give that out. Can't give the coordinates out for that.
All right. Hopefully next time we will be live.
I love y'all. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Hopefully next time we'll all be live, and we won't be.
Yeah.
We won't be.
We'll definitely
in
celebrate
bunkers.
once we can come back out into the living. We'll definitely celebrate.
Yes.
Be safe, y'all. Be safe.
You too, LaTice. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, awesome. We will be back with who? Scotty Dunn. Scotty Dunn.